Hey everyone, it's Dawn here, and there's my EX30 and two Masters, and my Sherman Max, my MCM5, and my M10-3 are in the garage. I sold the RS, and this EX30 is my personal EX30, as you can see with all of the bling on it. I'll give you a little tour around him in a little bit. I'm right now still in my PJs. PJ pants! They're the best PJ pants. I love them. Anyways, this is just a quick little update because I'm kind of overwhelmed with trying to figure out what videos to make. I did check his thermal mat issue and he does have one. So I do want to fix that. And I think I'm going to do it on video so you guys can see because the insides of this one is a little bit different than the Master. The everything is about the same, but also the Master thermal mat video was a little bit long, and so I can do it so fast now, like 10 minutes. So not 10 minutes on video because I'm talking so much, but if I was to just open them up and do them, it'd be like 10 minutes. So it's a very quick and easy process, but I do want to get it on video, and I figured, might as well do it on him as well. So if other people want to do it on their EX30s. So right now, Masters, Master Pros, EX30 something that you might want to check out. Not something that is absolutely a must do, but I don't know. We've been having this talk on Telegram and stuff. And this is okay, super casual video. I'm just holding my phone, but just real quick. So I have that going on. The reason why it's not so much riding yet is because one, I'm a little bit under the weather. And two, the weather outside has been frightful. We've been getting snow here in Southern California, and that kind of freaked me out a little bit, in a good way. It was just 5 minutes of snow, but the right now all the mountain roads are really snowed, and so we can't do our normal Mount Baldy rides, GMR rides, stuff like that. I'll have to do bike paths, which isn't my favorite. But yeah, so I have that to do. I did get a little ride into Mount Rubidoux. Had a little intro video about that with my EX30, and I gotta tell you guys all about that. But I found some unstableness with him in high speeds, and so Show Scott with Alien Rides is working with Millie, and I've been talking with Millie. I've been talking with Show about this unstableness at the high end. He's calling it oscillations, anything above 46 miles an hour. I'm calling it something weird, left, right, and it pulls and it drops and it dips, and I did have a dip at 55 miles an hour, and it shouldn't have. That was only at 81% PWM. And then at another high speed run, it like threatened to slam me into a fence. And so after that, I was kind of like, let's see what's going on. And I guess Show has experienced it, and other riders have experienced it at the high speeds, and so that's why he's working directly with Millie, and they're doing firmware to fix it. They did release a firmware out yesterday, and I put that on, but then Show told me, or yesterday or the day before, something like that, very recently. I put it on, but then it took away his startup beep. When you first power on that beep is now gone. And he says that there's now like really weird oscillations at high speeds or something, but he also posted up that he went up to 58.9 miles an hour on it, something like that. So they are working on it, and I am kind of in the mind that I want them to kind of get that stabilized before I go out and do some really big zoomies on it. Not that I won't test it a little bit. I did ride it the once, and it was a great ride, other than the, almost throwing me into a fence thing. So let's see, what else did I want to talk about? Other than that, it's a great wheel. I know everyone wants to know the bottom line. I don't have enough testing to give you a line yet, but it is a great wheel, and Marty has already declared that it knocks the Commander Pro and the Sherman S out of the water. I am tending to agree. It has great acceleration, great power, great torque. Roger's already taken it through the Fullerton loop, and I was able to do everything with ease. Many people have taken it up and down stairs. I know Sean said that there was problem going downstairs. A lot of people have gone downstairs and been fine. A lot of people said that there's problem going upstairs. I've taken it upstairs and it's been fine, but different stairs are made differently, and your suspension, if there's a lot of sag on it, if it's the suspension's too soft, I mean, there's different factors. So, but right now we haven't, we in the SoCal crew have not seen any issues with stairs in our area at all. And I know a bunch of guys did a whole bunch of, we call them the circus stairs, and they said they did that and there was no issues at all. So it's just a section on a campus that has lots of stairs up and down and stuff that we like to do. So stairs hasn't been a problem. Battery issues, there's been some battery issues. Marty's EX30 had a pack that is bad or something. Roger took the pack, so stay tuned on Roger's channel for more information about this bad pack. I'm sure he'll share his findings, but for Marty, they are going to airship him a new pack, and that messed up his range test, unfortunately. Other people have reported issues with the EX30 not charging all the way fully to 130, what am I saying? To 134.4 volts. It's not charging all the way up to that, and it doesn't hold it. There seems to be a ghost drain overnight. So if you charge it all the way up and then you unplug it and then you let it wait overnight, then it drops back down to, I don't know, 130, 132 volts, something like that. So they're talking about ghost drains on the EX30. Mine doesn't have that, and so mine will charge fully up to 134.4. Last night, I charged him to 134.4, but then when it was my bedtime, I came in here and I unplugged him. As soon as I unplugged him, he dropped down to 134.3, and so that just means that he just needed to trickle charge longer, but I wanted to go to bed, so I was like, okay, that's fine. And then I left him unplugged until 7:30 this morning, and I checked him and he was at 134.0. So that 0.3 of a difference, that I wouldn't really consider that a ghost drain. I don't think that's kind of normal. I think I do have some wheels that definitely hold their charge better for longer periods of time, but I mean, over time it does drain a little bit anyways, and I don't really consider that 0.3 of a drain to really be a problem. To me, that would either be classified as normal or negligible. So he's been a good wheel for me. We just need to iron out the firmware issues and get him to work. But he's gonna be a fast, good wheel. He's gonna be the wheel that I reach for the most, because it's easy to ride. The acceleration, the power, everything is right where I need it to be. The clearance is great, and he has the range. The only times I would really reach for my Masters now is if it definitely was a short ride and I don't need the range, and I would rather have the lighter wheel that's a little more nimble and easy. But definitely when I go from this to my Master, the Master feels small, and this one does feel a little bigger. And this one definitely I have to get used to a little bit more than the Commander Pro. The Commander Pro really felt easy to ride. This one doesn't feel easy to ride, but it also has those little performance issues right now that we want fixed with the firmware. So, stay tuned, because everything is still kind of in the works, and that's how it is with the V1s and stuff like that. There's usually little issues that need to be worked out, and then the V2s, V3s are a lot more stable and a lot better for you guys. But So this is my personal wheel, and this is for the last Apple Valley race. Then I won a T4 from the race, and I asked Millie if I could if they could give me credit for the T4 and put that into the EX30 when it comes out, and she said yes. So that's how I got this wheel. Is my winnings from the AVS credited into the EX30. So that's mine. Marty has a demo EX30 from Lem, from EUC Ungerground, and Lem is selling these EX30s for, I don't, oh gosh, I'm so horrible. I always forget these things, but I think it was $3,300, something like that. So if you want to get one for cheap, like the best price possible, definitely contact him about it. I think Roger has three more or something too. So you can contact Roger or Liam. I'll put their information in the description. Theirs that are coming out, I think, oh gosh, I can't think right now. I think it's in April or something is when they'll get theirs. So that'll probably be V2. I don't know. Anyways, check with them and see what's up. But and of course, if you want to stick with the big dealers, then Rev Rides, E Wheels, Alien Rides, they're all great. Am I forgetting? So I'm sure I am. I don't know, but definitely those are the ones that come to my mind right now. So anyways, EX30, definitely one of the best wheels out right now. So let me show you real quick some things about my EX30 while I can show you on the stand. All right, so this is Damon, my EX30. I have my tether on him right now. This is the front handle, and it's very good, but everything on here is kind of like sharp edges. Oh, I do not want to focus. Is kind of like sharp edges. So the problem that I have is this is a heavy wheel, and when I grab it, and if it's falling and I happen to grab it, I have hurt my soft tissue against these sharp edges, between the weight of it pinning, like squishing my hand or something like that, especially trying to catch it. Right now, this is just a temporary system I have put on. I'm looking forward to if Grizzla is going to be putting out an actual system that'll work better. But this is a piece of Kydex. Roger recommended this for me, and I think this is what he uses for his wheels as well. So it's just a piece of Kydex because the battery boxes have this corrugated metal stuff that is just hard for the Velcro to stick on. So it does stick on there actually very well. It's just that over here I was lazy and I didn't do it quite right, and I folded this over instead of this being a separate piece from the other. This is actually folded over right here, and that isn't the best way. But once again, this was just temporary for me to slap it on. I have the Adam G pedals that I've mentioned. It's on all of my wheels, well, my two Masters and then my EX30. I absolutely love these Adam G pedals. They're custom CNC. This is the trail version, which is designed by Roger. It's a lot smaller than your typical. This was the pedal that came with the EX30, and it's just a lot bigger. Not as many spikes, not enough spikes. And I don't like pedal clipping. Pedal clipping is a big thing that I hate. So I like the much smaller pedals. And you can adjust so that it holds up by tension. And you can adjust dihedral angle and stuff like that as well. So we got that. We got these aggro pads from E-Rides, which are actually really great. I really like these. I kind of thought I would just try them out and then go back to my Clark Titans, but these might actually stay on here because they're really nice. They have a similar feel to the Clark Titans, but they are already pre-cut. Well, they come two individual pieces, so you can adjust everything just how you want the angles and everything just as you want. So I do like that. And it comes with this little light. It comes with it, and it's velcroed to the back. So now you can choose between different lights that you have facing back there. And then you have your stock shock, the linkages. Roger says that you probably don't have to change that. This here, actually, I just remove all this stuff so you guys can see. Oh my goodness, I was not prepared. Sorry. Well, maybe I'll struggle with that while showing you something else. My kickstand was dreadfully crooked, and it's still a little crooked, but Roger helped me straighten it out just a tad so that it actually now works. Sorry, my master was falling on me to fix that. So this was really, really crooked, but now it works, so that is good. The mud guard is crooked, and I can't seem to straighten it, but it is fine. Okay, I can't do this with one hand right now, but this here has a lot of sharp edges. This is sharp. And then this, I don't know, I've done it where it like started to fall or something, and I went to catch it, and my finger like got caught in these, little thingies or something, and it just like, I was like, ow, I got squished. And then there was like a huge indent where it like dug in, because this thing's over 100 pounds, and just dug into my delicate skin. So these are just, it's a handle. Yes, it is great. Yes, but there's just sharp edges all around it. So it's like if the wheel was to all of a sudden twist or turn or fall or something, and your hand slips from this position and goes into there, then it just kind of hurts. And then of course this side is the same as the other side. But I went through, we all went through water, a huge like puddle, because part of our trail was flooded and all that, and he seems to be fine. Oh, this hurts me. This against my leg hurts me. I think not Roger, Marty said that it doesn't bother him, but I think Marty also made his system come all the way up to the seat, and it might stick out further, because mine is just Kydex. So this is very, because I don't want a lot, I don't want to add a lot more width to this, right? So anyways, whatever Marty did, or maybe he's not as sensitive or whatever, this doesn't hurt him or doesn't bother him, but it hurts me. And so I was talking to Roger about it, and Celeste, and we're trying to think of different ways to do it. So Roger made this and put it on, and he was saying that this could help smooth out, make it so that this edge isn't quite so sharp. And yeah, it does help, but I don't know, I think I need something from the top too. So that is going to be something I'm going to be looking into, is how to make this edge not feel so sharp up against my leg. I can either build it up here, build it up, I don't know. So that is a thing. So anyways, there you go. Thanks for joining me today. Hope that helps. And I will promise I will be making more content and trying to share everything we figure out about this wheel. But this wheel is amazing. Love it. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll talk to you guys later. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys want to see as well, and I will put it on my schedule. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.